Hey everyone, just a quick video. I'm actually on vacation down in Arkansas. I know a lot of the people that watch my videos probably haven't been here, so figured I'd film a little bit, because being from northern Wisconsin, we don't see mountains unless you travel. And down here, it's not the Rocky Mountains, but it's fairly, sorry you guys can't see, fairly hilly, mountainy. Let's see, quite a ways over that way. There's some really good views. I mean, figured a video is a little better than taking photos. Don't worry, I'm not watching the camera, I'm watching the road. People drive down here a lot faster than we do up north. I mean, they got deer down here too. I guess it's just not as much of a problem as it is up by us. I haven't seen a dead deer on the side of the road yet the whole time I've been down here, so obviously it's not as big of a deal. You know what, by us we drive, what, 10 miles, you see 3-4 deer. So you can view it that way. I'm about halfway on my trip back. The county we stay in is a dry county. It's about a hour drive to go get any kind of alcohol, and today's Christy's birthday, so I figured I'd go get her some Fireball and get myself some beer. Got her some wine as a surprise. You can see some hoses there. All these little creeks and stuff that they got here are all dry. Well, some of them got some water in them now. It rained the last couple days pretty hard. That was pretty cool to see, because the way the ground's built down here, it doesn't absorb it like it does up north. So everything just fills up. You got some ranches and stuff. There's so many abandoned buildings down here, though. It is unbelievable. We don't get it up north like they do down here for the abandoned buildings. This stretch here isn't too bad, but I don't know how long I'm going to video, but you might see some of it. Here's a pretty good hill. I know the camera flattens them out, but I mean, you can hear the van downshift there, double downshift, and I'm not even on the steep part yet, and I'm still losing speed. I mean, I'm not pegged out, but this van being newer, the transmission's still learning. I think this one's a rental. It's got less than 30,000 miles on it, so you'd think it'd learn in those first 30, but its shifting is kind of goofy. Like I was saying about the abandoned buildings, down here you can drive 15 miles and see 15 different abandoned houses and just stuff like that. Old gas stations that they use for storage now, and it's just crazy. Now, there's a good view there, which you can see through the trees, but see quite a ways up over that way. Heading back the other way I was going, you know, where I'm coming from, there was a section of hill. You could see probably a good 15-20 miles. Easy. Here's a good hill here. Abandoned houses back in there. Here's a little trailer park. I'm gonna post this as soon as I get back to the hotel. I've got a couple other videos I've filmed on my way, or throughout the summer and stuff, but I haven't posted any of them. I haven't even edited them. There's an abandoned house there. A closer one. Stuff for sale. What's really cool is nothing rusts down here. I know probably most of you living around don't know what that means to us that live in the Rust Belt, but it is absolutely amazing to be able to drive, and like old trucks like that one right there, everywhere. I mean, I know that one's at a body shop, but I mean, there's a place I passed. I got some pictures of it. I might put them in the video here if I do some editing. The guy collects the old Mustangs, and he's got probably 100 of them, maybe 200, maybe not quite 200, but at least 100 of them in this little fenced-in area, side by side. You know, the 60s and 70s Mustangs. And they've got surface rust, but they're not rotted out at all. There's another place that I saw, a little garage or something like that, and he had the old trucks like Mater, kind of, just lined up in front of the garage. And like you drive around, what's the most interesting is the older vehicles, you know, like that Jeep right there, and like that 90s Chevy that's over there. You guys probably can't tell what it is, but they just don't have rust. I don't know what they do with their vehicles that kills them, because like if that was up by us, something with no rust, that thing would last 400, 500, 600,000 miles. I mean, you might need to change the motor or something, but the reason we get rid of most of our vehicles is they're rust out. I mean, that's the reason I've parked most of my vehicles. Just they get rusty. Can't drive them anymore. Cabs fall off, feet fall through the floor, the seats fall through the floor. Nice little memorial there. A cattle ranch. Yeah, it's interesting driving around down here. I like it. This is my first time actually being out by myself driving the van. Usually we got all the kids with us and stuff. Another little abandoned place there. I don't know how much you've seen of it. Switch hands here. Get a hand cramp. Yeah, I like just looking. I wish I had a camera, a nice camera with me. I seen this place on the way down. I don't know if it's like a zoo or if they just like the animal stuff, but they're all back in there. Big fiberglass statues and stuff like that. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyways, oh yeah, I was first time driving around by myself. Like I wish I had the camera with, but I didn't bring it because I don't want to lose anything down here or leave it, break something. I mean, it'd be nice to film, but it'd be nice to take the pictures too. It's just, especially on the way down here, there's so much to see. But by the time you get your camera out, you go to take a picture, it's already behind you. And you need to just keep the camera on, keep it in my hand, but then the battery goes dead quicker. Yeah, it's nice country. I mean, there's some pasture. So, I mean, it's not like they don't have farms and stuff. I mean, it's not completely mountains. Nice house. The Dollar General coming up. There was the town that I got the beer and stuff in. Right before you got into it, just north of it, there was the giant, what looked like coal mine to me. About a mile long strip, maybe half mile wide, that they had dug out a couple 100 feet. Still active. There's still dump trucks and stuff running up and down the hills in it. So they got rumble strips all the way along that white line. And driving this van, I don't know if it just, I mean, it's not any wider than anything I'm used to driving, but for some reason I'm constantly on that line. There's a bunch of cars here, a bunch of Crown Vics. Guys on my Crown Vic page would like that. Oh, you guys got demo cars. That's why. Still make good demo cars. But because they don't get the snow load like we do up north either, there's a lot of sheds and stuff are a lot lighter built than what we have. You know, like the carports and stuff. See, look at all these vehicles here. Not a spot of rust on any of them. But yeah, the snow load doesn't, they don't have to worry about it crushing like those temporary carports and stuff, so they can use them all year round. Here's a little farm. House there, abandoned. There's another abandoned one. Closed down shop. See, like with that, you just don't see that up by us. All this closed down stuff. I mean, I don't think it's, you know, economy related or anything like that. It's just people move on to greater, bigger, and better things, I guess. A bunch of cows. Used to those. You know what those look like? It's only been 10 minutes since I got my video up. Got 20 miles to go or so. Machine shed here. A couple things for sale out front. Water tanker. Semi park back there. Another old 90 Chev. Well, that might have been a 2000 something. There's just no rust on anything is boggles me. I search for vehicles with rust on them down here, and I can't find one. That's the thing. It's crazy. I mean, you'll get where the paint came off, and you get all that surface rust and stuff. Look at these buildings here, built like that. They don't have to use their heat much, so they don't have to worry about how they build them, I guess. Look at that. Some old buildings. Little Yoda, no rust. Imagine that. I don't think I've ever seen a Yoda up north with no rust on it. These things usually fall apart before the warranty runs out. Your little mail truck for sale here. Yeah, I figured to give you guys a little look at what it looks like down here. I mean, it's just hill after hill. Some of them get pretty tight. Maybe I'll bring the video back once I get into a little tighter stuff. A little closer to Heber. Get off this main highway here. There is a spot overlooking Heber. It'd be really cool in this, the winter time where there are no leaves on the trees. Because you can actually, you're up on top of one of these big hills and you can oversee the lake and stuff. And this flowage back here, or down here that we stay on, it's quite a bit larger than the one, the one up by us. High Falls Flowage and Cauldron Falls together are fairly large flowages, reservoirs, but nothing compared to this big one down here. I mean, it's wide. I mean, ours are long, but they don't hold nearly as much water as this one down here. All the old stuff there. Buildings, old trucks, old van, bunch of old stuff up in there, buildings. There was a school bus, old road over there. It's cool. This highway must have went across right here and through that, what's now the front yard of that place, because there's lines and everything look just like this, but grass growing up between the cracks. More cows. See, there's an abandoned trailer there. And they're not all trailers either. Some of these are nice houses that are abandoned. And that one's not abandoned, but kind of rough. Yeah, tomato plants growing. It's a little steep hill here. Yeah, we had some storms roll through. Had some flash flood warnings and stuff. Ditches filled up with water. An old Ford there. Yeah, no rust on it. Nope, nope. I thought that was rust on the roof, but it was just. That one's got some rust on the trunk. Just where the paint came off, though. Sun-baked. That place there. Nobody living there. And all that grass at that place, though. Here's all those Mustangs. Ain't that cool? I stopped and took pictures on the way down. I had to turn around and go back. That's how I knew it was coming up. Another abandoned house. Well, that might not have been abandoned. That might have been just someone's winter home or something. It looked like it was in fairly good shape. Just starting to get into a little bit more hills here. This might be where it gets a little twisty. It was fun. We went down to into one of the little valleys, I guess you'd call it, off one of the main roads when we were up by the dam to go look at the river and stuff. There's a hawk right there. And it was steep. On the way up, I thought the van was gonna struggle a little bit. Like, I can't imagine in the winter time, like when they have the ice storms down here, because they don't get snow, but there's no getting up or down it because you would crash. I mean, it's probably a good quarter mile of just down. I mean, it was so steep. I mean, it was steeper than if you were to like drive up that hill there. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's cement factory. I didn't see that on the way back. Oh, feed mill. That's what that is. A cement plant.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Arkansas 36 East.
Directions. I don't know if you guys could hear that. You gotta turn right and go like a mile and then turn left again. Let's see here. Just gotta watch for cops.
Take the next right onto Arkansas 36 East, then turn left onto Arkansas 5 North.
Watermelon salesman. And look, permanent ice buildings. Ain't that crazy? Don't see those up north. Don't need to. Oh, not a mile. It was right here.
Turn left onto Arkansas 5 North. Continue on Arkansas 5 North for 10 miles.
10 miles. Then it's the one that's got like a mile jog in it. I'll just keep filming. There's an old fort back there. I'd like to come down here in the wintertime sometime. Just to see what it's like. You know, take a break from the cold. There's a mansion back up there. That was nice. I don't know if you guys saw it at all. Big Victorian house. It's kind of twisty-turny right through here. They're bridges. They don't narrow, or they don't widen them out at all. It's like they're still wide, you know, as wide as they were back in the 50s. It might even still be the same bridges, I don't know. Maybe this, because they don't get the salt down here, it doesn't eat their bridges up like it does up north too. Couldn't tell you. You gotta watch it sometimes, because they'll come right up, narrow the road right as, you know, as you go across, and the pillars are right on the other side of that white line. Pine Tree Farm. Hoping this don't take forever to upload tonight. 18 minutes in. I might cut here and there and make this a little bit shorter, but I don't know. I did a lot of talking. It makes it hard to cut. Some people passing me. Doing the speed limit. 5 over the speed limit. Imagine what some of these people are thinking as they drive by the van and stuff. It's a rental. It's got California plates on it. We're down in Arkansas. And then you got me driving, freaking long hair. I got it up in a ponytail right now, but little baby cow up there. Bunch of vehicles in that people's yard. I saw a Camaro, 3rd gen Camaro up there. there's some places in Wisconsin that are hilly like this, but see, there I am on that white line again. Old dairy farm there. It's the Long Dairy Barn. Looking things. Just saw a post the other day on Facebook talking about those. Some guy had some home build something or another that was registered road legal out in Colorado or something like that, and he got it transferred over to Wisconsin plates and as a motorcycle, but it was 4 wheels and stuff, which isn't legally the right way to do it. Somebody was talking about those because you can't register those in Wisconsin for road use because they don't have airbags and stuff. But I didn't look into all that. I just heard them talking about it. Old farm here. Yeah, that old Chevy, I think that was. Pretty sure it was. Didn't get a good look. There was traffic coming. I want to make sure I was staying on the road. Place here. See a lot of this kind of stuff. This one's for sale. Closed down gas station. Chop something. Usually they keep the canopies up where the pumps were, unless that one didn't have one, but we had old Ford there. 90s Ford. Tractor, another old Ford. Still no rust on any of those. Check around the wheel wells and stuff real quick as I drive by. There ain't nothing there. Wheel wells and rocker panels. A little wider road here. Chevy right here. Look at that. Beat up. Aisle 8. Hotel, I think. Tractor back there. Should have turned the phone, didn't get a good view of it. So I think I'm gonna just stop talking now. I'm gonna film. See, there's all the old trucks. I'm gonna film what I can. Just cut. Just make this video a little bit shorter than the drive all the way back. I'll just jump from interesting thing to interesting thing to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Arkansas 25 North, Arkansas 5 North.
Here's where you can see up over the lake and stuff like that. We turned in here last time, I think. I don't remember if you can see back there or not. You can see back in there. That's the valley. You can see the mountains.
Take the next left onto Arkansas 25 North, Arkansas 5 North. Continue on Arkansas 25 North for 4 miles.
There's a good view here. Just see the lake right there. Like I said, I think it'd be really cool in the wintertime when you can see through the trees and stuff like that. Those are leaves. This is a big hill going down. See Buddy riding their brakes. That Suburban up there, we've been following him for a while. He's just cruising. He ain't in no hurry to get nowhere. Yeah, this don't look that steep, but on the way through there was a cement truck coming up this hill, and he was crawling. I mean, it kind of gives you an idea of how hard this hill is to climb, how steep it is. You have a real good view there down into town. I'm just about back. I'll wait until we get to the bottom of this hill and they go up and around, I think, a mile or so, and then a left, and then the hotel's right there. So where was it here? No, I gotta go straight. Yeah, that view. That's not clouds back there. That's mountains. There's a fire tower at the top of that one there. Really get some speed going down this. I'm coasting right now. Shooting range off to the side here. Perfect spot for that. You can see the cliffs and stuff up there. Cool to explore that. Today could be a good day to be outside exploring too. I mean, it's supposed to rain later, but it's not super hot out. It's only 84 degrees right now, which isn't bad, and I need to slow down. The hill got me going. Been like 75. And there's a car. We're good. Sorry about that. I think I slowed down. Hate to get pulled over down here. And there's Sugarloaf. Look at that hill. Christy wants to climb that while we're down here. There's a hiking trail that goes up it. Maybe I'll film some of that. I don't know. Alright, the hotel's just up over this little hill here, so I'll see you next time. Talk to you later.